Welcome, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Desert. Every morning we provide an opportunity for us to come together at 10 a.m. in a class or a lecture. And today is our meditation. So if you haven't already, I invite you to find a comfortable space or place. You may be on your bed, you may be in a chair, you may be relaxing on the floor. And let's begin by taking some deep, full, slow breaths to very consciously and definitively relax our bodies. And that with every breath in and with every breath out, we feel the mechanics of our body relax and relax and relax. Allow your hands to rest gently on your knees or your lap or at your side. If your eyes happen to be open, then allow them to rest their gaze on anything in front of you. And let's just settle into this moment and consciously observe our breath. Become aware of the movement of the breath as it flows in and out of your body. Feel the breath as it comes into the body and as it leaves the body. Simply remain aware of the breath flowing in and flowing out, not manipulating the breath in any way, simply being aware of it and notice how it feels. If your mind becomes distracted, simply return your attention to your breath. No commentary, no judgment. Allow yourself to be with this flow of breath, coming in and going out. Notice the feeling of the breath as the lungs fill with air on the in-breath and deflate as you breathe out. Maybe your chest is expanding and collapsing. Perhaps you feel your breath in the abdomen rising as you breathe in and flattening and sinking as you breathe out. Allow your attention to gently ride on the sensation of each breath, not thinking about breathing, but just relaxing into your breath. Feel the natural breath itself. No need to change it in any way. Even with your full attention on each breath, you can feel and be aware of the graceful movement of your body in the full cycle of each breath. Noticing the beginning of the breath as it enters your nose or your mouth, allowing it to feel and fill the lungs, expand your chest and your abdomen. You may be aware of a short gap, whether there's never either an in-breath or an out-breath, just in that gracious moment. And then your breath flows out. before it turns around and makes the journey back again. Simply be present to the cycle of breath in your body. Feel your attention gently float on the awareness of your breath. We're going to take a moment just with the music supporting us and breathing in and breathing out. And if your attention moves to the side, just bring your awareness back to your breath and feel it flow in and flow out. As we bring our attention to the surface together, we continue to feel the relaxed state of life in and around our body as our breath does its natural, graceful activity of flowing in and out of our body. From this place, we can feel a deeper connection to the infinite, a deeper peace with the oneness of God, with the oneness of all life, with the oneness that is within us, that surrounds us, that encompasses us, that is part of the breath of life that we breathe in and we breathe out. Recognizing that as we breathe this breath, we breathe the breath of God, that the infinite living spirit is breathing itself through us. And with every full breath in and every full breath out, our awareness, our mindset, our connectedness to everything expands. where the presence of who we are moves out beyond our bodies to the grace and space that is life. You may feel called to just raise your hands or open your palms to definitively and physically feel the openness, the connection, the expansion to everything in this time of meditation and contemplation. We feel the grace and the ease in this moment as we continue to breathe in and breathe out, almost feeling like we're floating on our breath, gently floating on our breath. From this place, from this space, from this relaxed and light, grace-filled feeling, we gently and easily browse our life. And we begin by looking at our relationships. From this cloud of breath, we see our loved ones, our family, those we work with, maybe someone from our past, just feeling that grace and ease. We feel a small smile on our face, and we continue to breathe with ease and grace, welcoming the awareness and the presence of those around us to within us. And from this space, we feel the oneness of all life. We feel and know and breathe in and breathe out that infinite connectedness that is this one life we call God. We'll take a couple of moments here just with the music supporting us and float and breathe and feel the energy of the people around us and see their faces. And we do it from the cloud of the breath and the breath of God that we are. As we continue to breathe, being thankful for the grace of the presence of the infinite breath of God that is within us. From this place of this floating breath, of this expanded connectedness to all life, we now float through and reflect on and browse our body temple. We may start at the head and be aware of our scalp and what it's doing, our ears, our eyes, our mouth, our nose, noticing our tongue is in a relaxed space in our mouth. We continue to flow down the body temple and feel our necks relax and relaxed. Recognizing more powerfully and more definitively than ever before that every cell in our head and our body is one with the oneness of God, and that the power of spirit is vibrating in every muscle and every tendon and in every cell and molecule of our head, and in every cell and molecule of our neck. And we bring our attention to our shoulders and our arms and our wrists and our hands, and feeling our shoulders again and through our torso, through our abdomen. Continue to gracefully breathe in and gracefully breathe out. Through our abdomen, down to our hips connected to our legs, our thighs, our knees, our calves, our ankles and feet. We're just floating on this breath and being aware of the amazingness of the body of God that we are. We're going to take a couple of minutes to continue to float on this breath and bring our attention to our body in any place of concern or apparent disease, and just look at it, listen to it, feel it, and breathe through it as we recognize in that space that may appear to be diseased or in pain, the presence of God resides. Let's consciously take some deep, full, slow breaths, allowing it to even deepen our expansion of our awareness of the allness of life that we are, that we breathe in the breath of God, and we breathe out the breath of God. We feel the peace of this moment. We feel the truth of our essence. We feel the breath of God doing its perfect work in our body, in our life, in our heart, in our mind, recognizing that from this place of expansion and expandedness that we feel ourselves in, that the inspired moments come, that the tasks next in our life come. From this space, we acknowledge that wherever there were questions in our life, from this peaceful, infinite connectedness to God, that is where we are right now, the clear step, the clear path, the clear inspired action reveals itself effortlessly, clearly, reveals itself peacefully and definitively, right here and right now. For this time I have given myself, for any clarity that has been brought to my conscious mind, I give grateful thanks. I know this is a subconscious mind within me where the presence of God always resides, is always present within me, and with but a breath can recall this time and bring forth this time of meditation to my conscious mind for my conscious use at any given moment. In this time, I invite you to take a deeper, more conscious breath. Bring your awareness to your physical body of your breath moving in and moving out and moving in and moving out. Your awareness flows to my voice, to where you're sitting or where you're relaxing. You feel the chair or the floor or the bed supporting your back, your hips. You notice where your hands are and how they continue to be relaxed. But as you wiggle your fingers, you become aware of your fingers and your wrists and your arms. We give thanks together for this time of contemplation, that together we have felt and experienced the expandedness that is God, that is right where we are. That is us. That is who and what I am. My name is Brad Wentker, and I thank you for joining me in this practice of meditation. As a fellow practicing religious scientist, I thank you for this time of grace and ease here and now. I invite you to reflect on our YouTube channel. You can put in CSL Palm Desert Meditation to pull up this and past meditation recordings, for you to be in that space and place of, to remind yourself of the truth of who and what and how you are. Thank you for your listening. Namaste.